Planet Vero Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. We're so glad that you could be here today. We have a wonderful, beautiful guest in the house, someone that we love having around. Great spirit, great soul. We just absolutely adore her. It's July, guys. It's hot out there. Please be careful. Please be careful. They're saying it'll be like 93, but it feels like 103. So you can't ignore this. We talked about it last week. You got to hydrate, drink water. If you can, stay out of the sun. Stay in the shade, wear a hat. Wear loose-fitting clothing. It's not going away anytime soon. I think this thing goes all the way through September. Cindy, you've been here a long time. Is it getting hotter to you here in Vero?
People keep saying that, and I'm like, I don't know. It's Florida in the summertime.
It's not the same the way it always is, right?
I think so, but everybody keeps telling me, oh my God, it's 170 in Phoenix. And I'm like, but they're used to it's dry heat, people.
I know.
Isn't that what they tell you when you go
Somebody said it was... They were in Las Vegas. They were sitting by the pool. It was 110. And they were sitting by the pool. They go, it's only 11% humidity. I'm like, it's still 110 degrees, for God's sake. It's hot. It's hot. But it's hot here. But guys, it cools off in the evening. You got cool mornings. Yeah. Do whatever you need to do outside. Get that done early in the day. So I want to introduce our guest today so she can be a part of all the things that we talk about. Normally I'll wait and do all my paperwork first, my other stuff, but let's introduce Kate Mango to the show. Welcome to the show, Kate Mango.
Thank you, Lori. Thanks
Good to see you. And you're beautiful.
I love seeing you.
I'm so glad that you're here. Come into our padded room with us on a Tuesday afternoon to tape our show for Sunday. There she is. Look at her doing her mime work. If you're not watching this on live stream, she has the most beautiful teal colored top on, and I always have
I got the memo.
You did. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you did. Very clear.
I understood the assignment.
Yes, exactly. We have to tell people no black and no white, because if you're black, you're floating head. It just doesn't look that good. And then if you're white, Cindy can't.
Away.
Yeah, Cindy can't. It's hard for her to
wear white.
do her. She's always takes her a long time. She's like cursing, adjusting the color on there. Anyway, weekends in Vero Beach. What's going on right now? Beaching, boating, and fishing. Beaching, you got to be careful out there. We know that. But if you have an umbrella and you use your sunscreen, it's actually quite lovely. There's always a breeze out there. Fishing is really fun right now. And somebody was talking to me about fishing today. Kate, do you fish?
I fish, not as much as my husband. He wakes up every morning and goes fishing at 5:30 in the morning.
He does?
I went with him yesterday.
And I love your husband. He's amazing.
Yes, thank you.
He's so sweet. He's so sweet.
Yes, I'm a big fan. But it is, it's hot even early. We go at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And the fish are jumping, but the mosquitoes are biting.
Okay.
So, it's just it's that time of year, especially with all this rain.
Yes. Now, where are you guys going? Where are you going to fish?
Well, my husband, Kevin, goes where he grew up, down in the moorings and Castaway.
Okay.
So he's kind of he's not really a surf caster. He's more on the river.
Oh, he's a river fisherman. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, they were saying that they're getting better fish, actually, off the beach. I went to White's Tackle and looked at some of the fish, what's going on. Beach fishing remains better than the river fishing, with snook and tarpon being the main attraction. While there's whiting being caught right now by anglers, shrimp bait, they got a few things out there, some permit. I heard about some pompano being out there. But then off the jetties, they're going snook, snapper, tarpon.
Snook is amazing. I'm from New York, and I've never had snook. And, and I know it's called the slot. Yeah, I think it's between 19 and 23 inches.
Look at you.
It's a special window.
You look at you. You got the lingo, baby.
Well, I'm a big fan of the Kevin catches.
Yeah,
and then he.
Do you eat it?
Yes, it's the same day.
Oh, I love it. I mean, there's nothing better than that.
I'm kind of spoiled.
So what's he been catching lately in the river?
Snook. Yeah, snook. It is the season. But he is, you have to be fastidious about letting the fish go back, of course. But
you'll catch him in another 5 weeks.
For them, it's just a catch.
Yeah.
I mean, really, whether it's, in the slot, I guess is what it's called, that window.
Yeah.
But yesterday he didn't have the right line, and it was a big one, and it snapped.
Oh, no.
But I was like, and I had the phone on, and he was like, "Don't post that," and I was like,
"I love it."
Yeah.
Oh, you're so good.
Yeah,
that's so
fun.
great. And how did you cook that fish? Does he cook or you cook it?
You know, we learned a lot from Scott Verricchio.
Yeah, Chef Scott. We'll be talking about our man here shortly.
My husband works at Ocean Grill during the day or at night. So we worked at Osceola Bistro with Chris Barley. So we've learned a lot from watching the local greats. I usually just do a kind of light flour in the pan, and then you finish it in the oven.
Got to do it. So flaky, so tasty.
It's so easy, and it's so good.
I love that. We're going to talk about the recipe. I'm going to get that because I'm not sure how long to do it. I've done that. I do that with some other things, some chicken. I do that.
Exactly right. Yeah, you got to keep an eye on it.
Absolutely. Dale Sorensen Real Estate by the numbers. Wow. We have some really interesting statistics for the week. But right now, we'll start with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. Year-to-date sales, $443 million. That's 18.7% of the market share. Okay. The next closest broker, $343 million, and they're 14.4% of the market share. That's $100 million more dollars sold. We are ahead of the next closest broker. $100 million. That's it. It's amazing. I keep looking at it. Is that $1 million? Is that $100,000? No, that's $100 million.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you know, we at Dale Sorensen Real Estate, we think the reason why is because we really, we have the best people. We have the best marketing. We really take a very personal attitude toward our clients and try and make sure that they have the best experience. And then if they're going to need another realtor for life, they call me, Lori Davis, and I be sure and take good care of them. So anyway.
Numbers don't lie.
No, they don't. And the numbers are there. They're for everybody. These are from MLS.
It really is.
I don't make them up.
You guys really, I mean, it's congratulations.
Thank
you. Guys
you.
Are really phenomenal.
Thank you. It is. I will actually remind Matilda of that tomorrow. She'll be like, what? And where did you get that? I was like, the tools you give us have all that information. Yeah, exactly. But appreciation. Cindy loves these statistics. She always likes to see the history versus now. Appreciation is the word of the day. 2020 second quarter, because we finished second quarter 2023, right? We're in the third quarter, so we don't have those numbers. The median home price in 2020 on the mainland was $225,000. In 2023, it's $350,000.
That's crazy.
That's a 55% increase. Okay. Now, median means half or more and half or less. Okay. But when that middle moves, everybody moves with it. You understand that? So it's just amazing. And that's appreciation. People are coming in. There's not a lot of inventory. We're still tight on inventory. We're down. We don't have 3 months. We probably got 2 months out there. On the Barrier Island, 2020 quarter, the median was $567,000. It's now $1,050,000. That's 85%.
I was going to say that's almost double, isn't it?
It is 85%. 85%. I mean, the median just shifted almost doubled. It's crazy. So when you're on the island now, people are like, wait, you can't buy anything for under $1 million. And it kind of is true. The thing on the Barrier Island is with those big numbers we have, the 12 millions, the 20 millions, the 30, that pulls it up. But still in Central Beach, you can't really find anything for under $1 million right now. It's not there. And it needs work and whatever. So it's just, I thought that was interesting. I always like to give out some statistics, and Cindy loves when I get the numbers and just wow her with my background and my numbers.
Prowess.
That's it. So thank you. See, and I gotta beg for the clapping too. I got to pander for it, you know. I know exactly. All right, Citrus Grill House. We love Citrus Grill House. Chef Scott Verricchio. They always send us a cocktail because every show needs a cocktail. This today is called a John Daly. So this is citron vodka, which is a lemon-flavored vodka. Excuse me, lemonade and iced tea. It is so refreshing. Oh, my God.
Yes.
Kate, what do you think, Kate?
I feel like Christy or Alex nailed this.
I know, they did, right? It was
just so well prepared. But also, when it's this hot, I love it's an iced tea lemonade, right? And so the John Daly.
Yep.
With a little bit of a little extra kick on those extra hot days. But what's nice about it is there's no carbonation.
Right.
So actually, I don't know, it kind of muddles well, like, or is it melted, almost mellows?
Yeah.
So it's really refreshing.
That's very good.
It would only be better if we were sitting outside at Citrus.
That's right.
That's the only way you can make that better.
I've actually got more vodka in here. One more time, we'll just put the rest of it in there.
It would be only better if we had more vodka. Just kidding. And we're sitting outside at Citrus.
And sitting outside at Citrus.
To Scott.
That's it. Thank you, Chef Scott. You guys, you need to go over to Citrus Grill House, 1050 Easter Lily Lane. It's located right on the ocean. We love the location, right next to Humiston Park. Absolutely fabulous. They're open Monday to Saturday. They do lunch and dinner only. Go by and see them. If it's not fresh, they're not serving it. He's doing a little pre-fee. He does a 5 to 6 p.m. pre-fee, which you probably have seen Prix Fix. That's pronounced pre-fee. And it's $25. You get an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. Wow. And it is amazing. So delicious. Go by and see them.
Summer special. That's such a great deal.
Yes, and oh my God, there's a watermelon salad on there that we tried the other day. It was amazing. It was so good. And then there was a pasta special on there too. That was like a bolognese or something. Insane. Anyway, go by and see them. Tell them Lori Davis sent you. All right, on to our guest. She is a woman of many talents. She's been a previous guest on our show. You are such a busy woman. I mean, you're out fishing at 5 and at work by 7:30.
Not every day.
You have a company that's called Vero Assist.
Yes, I do.
And you do a lot of things there. Can you tell us a little bit about the myriad of what this actually entails?
Absolutely. And thank you so much for having me back.
Of course.
So Vero Assist, my company stemmed from my background in interior design from a young age, and then also my background in communications in Boston, in my own personal moving, my parents moving down here. I moved several times through school, through Boston University, and then to Nantucket, and then out to San Francisco, and then into Manhattan, and multiple moves in Manhattan, as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And to college and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then when my parents moved down, they moved to Orchid Island.
Yeah.
In 1995.
Okay.
As snowbirds. Mm-hmm. And though that I consider my parents my first clients.
Yeah.
So I grew up in their home of 35 years. And so when they actually decided to move here permanently,
yes,
the editing of their home was intense.
It's a big task.
And my parents are beautiful art collectors and homebodies.
Yeah.
And very sentimental people. And it was a lot to move them down here through the years.
Right.
And then when they finally sold the home, and we're from South Salem, New York, and Westchester County, that final edit was really heavy because, as you bring things down, everyone just has so much more. We all do.
Well, I know. I'm so afraid to ever have moved again.
And then in the pandemic, I had the pleasure of working for Scott Verkio when I first moved down here as the GM at Citrus Grill House. I had a background in restaurants as well. And I started kind of doing event planning after I got out of restaurants, and then working in people's homes, kind of doing home catering, and then home staging. Yeah. And I worked for wonderful Sandy Howe, who owned Loja.
I remember.
And the Mickleys of Lyra Home and Rod Mickley. I mean, just some of the best people.
Yes, you
and
did.
Interior designs. Yeah. What a gift. To learn so much from watching them. And then also to meet so many people in the trades. Mm-hmm. And when the pandemic hit, it really dawned on me as people started to reach out to me because no one could come down to help their parents or families and to be here physically. They called it Call Kate,
Call Kate?
Call Kate. It's just Call Kate. Yeah. And it kind of was just this organic thing. We called it unfurnishings. But when people move down here from wherever they're coming from, things don't translate.
Right.
Some furniture doesn't, some things do. Right. The big plaid sofa from 1992.
Not working.
5 golden retrievers later. But you think it will, but it doesn't. But there's also a market for it, or reupholstering it. And I know the upholsterers. I mean, so many wonderful. You're right next to Miracle Upholstery here.
I know.
And Joey's so fabulous. And so many wonderful tradesmen, floor installers, window roofers. Yeah. Tilers. Yeah. When things go wrong, who do you call? I kind of feel with this home staging of it all, when realtors, when you get a listing, there's so much
I know
to do to get it photo ready.
Yes.
how do you say that?
Yeah.
How you're like, it's great.
It's easier to put someone like yourself in there and say, let me bring in someone that can maybe give you some suggestions.
Right, because there's home stagers, and they're great home stagers, but the actual going through things.
Yeah.
And then a real gift is, all the friendships and relationships that I've made when people are by themselves down here. Mm-hmm. It can be really daunting.
Absolutely.
To go through the process of selling a home, to go through someone's closet without them, to just start to pack up and think about the next step.
Yes.
A lot of times I just feel like I'm like, like a personal trainer of like, let's do this,
But that's what it is.
It is. And I and every day gets easier. I mean, nobody wants to open that drawer. You're like, I'm the organizer. I'm like, don't open that closet.
I'm the same way. Cindy, do you have a few drawers and closets like that at your house?
Every one of them.
Don't we all?
Everyone.
We all do.
Cindy, I'm going to give you my card. But no, call Kate. But it really has been such a blessing. And thank you very much also for reaching out to me and for all your referrals and to a lot of the realtors in Vero who entrust. It's a lot to go into someone's home.
It is.
And to go through this process. But it's very, once people get started, it's just like working out. Yeah. Just put on my sneakers for me.
I know,
get
right?
Me to the,
it's like empowering for them,
and then
right?
You really get in the groove.
Right.
It's very daunting at first. A lot of our clients are on the beach and have lived here for decades. Yes. Or this isn't their only home. Right. And so it's kind of a buffet of different houses and decades and children's belongings and things like that. Yes. So it's really an honor to work with a lot of your clients. Thank you. Yes. And, I always think of you because you're the first one. It could be a little job or it can be a big job, right? I mean, you're going to determine whether, first of all, you're going to have a conversation with them whether they're going to use you or not. Oh, 100%. You go in and talk to them and 9 times out of 10, of course, they say yes. Yeah. But I think you have that personality that makes it feel like, hey, we're going to do this together. Right? I'm not just coming in to move your stuff out. I'm not going to change your, the way you live. I'm not just going to pack up stuff. We're going to, and you talked about it at the break. We're going to take a commercial here in a minute, but we'll come back because there's a lot of editing to be done. Yeah. And there's a lot of dump. There's a lot of stuff that we have to decide needs to be. Things aren't as valuable as we think they. I know. Just because you bought it for a lot doesn't mean it's still worth a lot. I know. Exactly. Listen, the way we pay for the show is through commercials, so we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with Kate Mango in just a little bit. See you in a bit.
Revive Vero Beach, located next to Anytime Fitness on Oslo Road and 27th Avenue, has everything you need to look and feel your best, including hormone replacement therapy, stem cell therapy, sexual wellness, weight loss, laser aesthetics, hair, tattoo, and skin spot removal, Botox and fillers, cryotherapy, comprehensive blood work, and everybody's favorite, ozone and IV therapy. Refresh, renew, and revitalize yourself at Revive today. Call 772-492-6607. A member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are welcome.
iTex, or International Trade Exchange, is the largest barter company in the world with over 25,000 members offering goods and services. We're a marketing company that brings you new business in the way of trade, with over 200 local members enjoying the benefits of iTex, like lawyers, doctors, plumbers, media, printing, and more.
Hi, this is Liz Bowler. Contact me and find out why barter through iTex has been smarter for over 30 years. 772-532-1881. Visit itex.com.
People living with Alzheimer's or dementia can truly thrive at Certus Premier Memory Care Living. Certus provides a cutting-edge, research-based approach to memory care that treats the whole person, not just the symptoms of their memory illness. At Certus, our whole-person approach to care helps bring more joy to their days and create wonderful new memories. Come take a tour. Certus at Vero Beach is at US 1 and 53rd Street. Certus Premier Memory Care Living, where every moment matters.
If you operate a small business, you need services like payroll, tax compliance, HR tools, and other resources. You need complete employee solutions. Vero Beach has a team of professionals, including Anthony Sammons, Matt McCain, and Jennifer Comer, who saw the need for competent payroll, HR, and employee leasing services. Call Complete Employee Solutions at 772-978-7277 or visit their website at CompleteEmployeeSolutions.com.
And we're back. Hey, this thing goes so fast. You have no idea. It's over before we start. I know. And I don't want an hour show. Just 30 minutes of me is more than enough for anybody to handle. So anyway, Kate, you're also doing some work with the Gifford Youth Orchestra. Tell us about that. You are the...
I am the program and event director for the Gifford Youth Orchestra. The Gifford Youth Orchestra is celebrating its 20th anniversary.
Wow.
Founded by Dr. Reverend Crystal Bujol.
Love it.
A fabulous woman and champion of the arts for music. We currently teach 70 plus students. Wow. Violin, viola, cello, piano, and we've just incorporated drums. Our new executive director, Casey Lunsford, was the previous president of Indian River State College.
Yeah. Wow.
And a very accomplished musician in his own right.
Did not know that.
We have a wonderful, very proactive board. We were just the recipient of the Impact 100 grant.
Oh, congratulations. Go, Cindy. Hit it.
Yes.
Yay! Those are great. It's a great organization, and it's you need the money, right?
We do need the money, both particularly because this just in. We have a piece of property on 45th Street, right west of Gifford Middle School.
Okay.
Gifford Youth Orchestra operates out of Gifford Middle School. Thank you, Gifford Middle School. And the Gifford Community Center. Thank you, Godfrey Gibson. We've been so successful kind of piggybacking through these community facilities, but we're going to be building our own School of the Performing Arts on 45th.
Oh my God, that is
west.
amazing.
It's so
yes.
Amazing. So we have a whole school starting, and then beyond that, just past that, there's a piece of property that we're going to be building a performing arts stage.
Wow.
And center.
Wow.
We're really looking forward to the next year. It's a lot of wonderful things are happening. We are also hiring violin and piano teachers because we have a lot of really excited, eager students. So check us out at gyotigers.org. And also, if anybody wants to come and take classes, we offer classes Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. And it's a really wonderful program. And there's a lot of momentum here, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
That is so exciting. So, do you have young and old people? Do you have
6 to?
Because it's a youth orchestra.
Yeah, it's a youth orchestra, but I mean.
Love you.
Everyone's young at heart, but no, we have adults that study with us, but we do primarily focus on 6 to 16.
Yeah, is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
And so, how many people do you have? They're right now learning, right? There's a group of people that are doing violin,
we are a
viola,
12-month program.
Okay.
We are a 12-month program because we have so many wonderful donors, local, regional, and national donors, and grants for the Gifford Youth Orchestra. But we really technically start our fall semester August 22nd. So if you have a child who's 6, or if you're 66 and you want to come down and learn how to boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-wah, or learn the cello or the drums, we're starting an African drumming program this fall, which is really exciting. We have such wonderful, talented, as you know,
yes,
artistic musical
people
community here
that are volunteering their time.
We're really blessed, and it's so great to see it all kind of come together. I can only imagine Reverend Bajol, who started this 20 years ago, has just stepped down, and she's now the artistic director. But to really watch this come to fruition, I can only imagine.
Yeah. It's got to be.
It's what she dreamed of.
I know.
So long
I know.
ago,
Is she not with us any longer?
Oh, she is.
She's watching.
Oh, she's with us watching it and watching me and keeping me on.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
No, she's the best.
That is awesome. Yeah. Well, listen. Why don't we do this then? Let's tell them how they can reach you.
Yeah.
While we're getting ready to wrap it up.
So for Vero Assist, for any kind of help with your moving needs or home staging needs, home organization, move management, storage solutions, and also just kind of concierge, home concierge service. Vero Assist on Facebook, 772-584-7546, and then GYOTigers.org for the Gifford Youth Orchestra.
Perfect. Kate, thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for coming to the show. If you need anything, you can always find Lori Davis at Dale Sorensen Real Estate. I'll get you hooked up with the information. Thank you so much for being here. This goes way too fast. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.